Hey guys, I just want to let you guys know that I'm no expert in this field and I made this video out of curiosity, and most of the stuff I'm going to say was found online. If you guys are interested, I'll list all of the links below. Thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think most MMA fans have always dreamt of being on top of the octagon and winning a fight in the UFC, while 20,000 people cheer you on and millions at home that are watching. In this day and age, it is really difficult for a fighter to be in the UFC. According to wayofmartialarts.com, Ultimate Fighting Championship is a mixed martial arts organization founded in 1993 in Las Vegas, Nevada, United States. UFC is the biggest and the best MMA organization in the world. Just based on the numbers alone, the UFC's net worth in 2022 is around $9 to $10 billion, trumping almost every other organization. The UFC is way ahead in the MMA game and will be there for a long time to come. I've always thought about how hard it is to be in the UFC, so today I'll be talking about that. So you want to be a fighter, correct? The best time to start MMA or any form of martial arts is around the age of 9 to 10. The younger you are, the better, because of the experience you'll gain. But let's say you are 15 to 20 years old. You should start right now. What you first gotta do is find yourself an MMA gym in your local area, preferably a reputable MMA gym. So let's say you live in California. You should start training in places like AKA, Team Alpha Male, Dan Henderson Fitness Academy, King's MMA, and Team Oyama, just to name a few. But let's say you live far away or you don't have the budget, because the average MMA gym in California costs $150 to $300 a month. So the best option for you is to join a gym that specializes in one area of martial arts. The best option would be wrestling or jiu-jitsu. In an article done by wayofmartialarts.com, 6 out of 7 UFC male championships have a good wrestling background. The most dominant fighters in the UFC are wrestlers such as Aljamain Sterling, Islam Makhachev, Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler, Colby Covington, and Kamaru Usman, just to name a few. Okay, you have now chosen the gym that you have wanted. The next steps are to train at least 5 to 6 times a week for 2 to 3 hours and really perfect your craft. If you started in one area of martial arts, you start expanding your martial arts and get into kickboxing, boxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, or wrestling, depending on which sport you started with. You also better start changing up your diet and start eating a lot healthier so you can be in tip-top shape. Sleeping is very important, at least 8 hours a day. You better start competing in local MMA circuits to gain experience. There's sometimes scouters at the circuits, and maybe if you get lucky enough and win your fight, Dana White might be scouting for fighters for his Contender Series. Start building an impressive resume for yourself and amateurs. But these wins and losses do not go into your pro MMA career. The best way for you to go pro is at least to have 10 amateur fights and a few belts. That's when you should go pro. Another way to get more experience is to go into jiu-jitsu competitions or amateur boxing. You can also send in your resume to the UFC portal, and you can have a chance to fight in the Dana White Contender Series. Bantamweight striker Sean O'Malley, whose 2017 knockout of Alfred Khashoggian secured him a contract with the promotion and is now the biggest star to emerge from the Contender Series. Even if you do lose, your name will get recognition from the other organization. That being said, you do not have to go this exact route. You can earn yourself an impressive resume in other sports such as kickboxing, boxing. If the Las Vegas-based promotion learns that you have a plethora of experience and a stellar record in other sports such as kickboxing or boxing, and that you have the potential to be a great MMA fighter, you may be given a chance to sign with the UFC, such as Alex Pereira, who was a really high-level kickboxer who transitioned to MMA and now is the current champ. So let's say you start fighting pro and you're doing pretty well. This is when you should get yourself an MMA management team. These people can help you get signed to the UFC and get you a desirable contract with the right matchup. This can be a quick way for you to get signed with the UFC. You have now finally made it into the UFC. You may be asking questions like, how much do I get paid? Well, according to sportsyahoo.com, $12,000 per fight with a win fight bonus of another $12,000. So a first-time UFC fighter who wins his or her debut will at least make $24,000 for that fight. And if he or she receives a post-fight bonus, it could go up to $70,000. The best way to get recognized now is to have a great personality and get yourself into every interview you can so you can promote yourself. The best example I can give is Sean O'Malley. He's a rising star and has been because of his great promoting. He streams gaming content, has a YouTube channel, and collabs with a lot of creators like the Nelk Boys, the FaZe Clan, Andrew Tate, and even does pranks. And from then on, you should prepare yourself for all the chaos that is going to happen in the UFC. And also, don't forget, try to win all your fights. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if I missed out on anything or said something incorrectly in the comments below. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace.